Da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-dum. Bum, 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 bum. Da-dum, bum. Mm. Da-da-da-da-da. Bum. There we go. Okay. Make this smaller. I can't wait till I have my system and I can have more monitors again. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Like the very bottom of my window, the start bar is just like in the way, and I don't know why it's there, because that's never been a thing, but I can't get it to minimize. And that's kind of annoying. But I'll just have to deal with it. Hey, Psychotic. What do you mean you forgot you needed to grind gold? Isn't that like a thing? I don't know. Gold is important, isn't it? Ugh. Oh, okay. Also, hello. Hello, hello. Bum. That sounds like a lot, but I don't think it is based on what you're saying. Okay, so that lasts like not even 2 weeks. That's like quite an upkeep. No? 75,000 a day, so 750,000 for 10 days. Okay. I don't remember what I was doing last time. Interesting. Okay. Don't know what I'm doing. Bum 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 That was a bad combo, apparently. Very bad. Bum 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 la da 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 da. That's okay. How long does it take to obtain said gold? What were we doing also? We were doing... Alright, we died to Joe. Now I remember. And we were doing Joe while dying to Joe. I remember now. Bum 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 bum. I'm pretty sure Tigrex is weak to thunder, and Joe is weak to thunder. Okay. And how long does process take? Wonder if it's worth it going for Thunder Dual Blades. Thunder's just good. Let me look at the Dual Blade tree. No, yeah, it was like the Giganox ones, I think. Hold on. That I was looking at getting. Baleful Giganox Dual Blades, I think. Let's have a look here. Okay, 1200. Yeah, I've hardly played RuneScape at all. Yeah, we want the Baleful Giganox Dual Blades. Which you normally do, yeah. which comes off of the blood wings. Alright, let's go have a look. Is that 18 hours of playing constantly? Or it seems like a lot. Alright, we can make the blood wings directly. Good. Do you like do other things while you're doing it, or just those things? Alright, now we just need money again. Money is what we need. And we thank you, Gyro. I appreciate that very much. Okay, yeah, you can't Monster Hunter, understandable. I need to sell. I probably don't have much. Oh, I got scraps. Scraps are great for selling. And make a little bit of money off of scraps. Not enough, but you know, it helps offset it. We're not going to sell the silver eggs. The golden egg would help me a bit. Yes. Oh shoot, when is it out now or just soon? I forgot about that. I'll sell 6 Diablo's fangs. Am I ever gonna make steel Aragon stuff again now that I have the hammer? Probably not. And it's not that hard to fight him. Tomorrow, okay. We'll just sell the steel Aragon in general. That'll help. That's exciting. That is certainly exciting. Hey, you got the emotes back, Space Fox. Also nice to see you. Okay, now we want Boltgeist is what we want. Those look really nice, actually. These are okay. I like the darker color on these. You did, man. Those emotes are amazing. Okay, so we need these, which means we need 4 Baleful Giganox hide. We're gonna grab our water gun for Baleful Nox. That's definitely the way to go. Equipment set. Water light bowgun. Then we want hot drinks. Yeah, clean. Just clean the nice leech. That would be pretty cool. Honestly, I have no idea how it would work, but it would be cool. Let's see. We want normal 2. We want normal 3. We want. I don't have any water on me. And wet fish. Gila berries. Ooh, I've got 22 small golden fish. Let's sell those too. Cool. That's a good idea, I'm a fan. Alright, Baleful Giganox. Some ammunition. Hot drink. Water shot. Poison. Cool. Alright, so we need some hide. And then I'm not sure if we'll need anything else for the other upgrade aside from money. We'll see when we get there. I want this one. Nice, got Carver. I'll take it. Hey Derp, nice to see you today. I hope you're feeling okay. We are building some Thunder Dual Blades. It is quite an investment. I believe you mentioned that, and this is the second time that's happened. In which case I would be extra surprised. Ah, too close. I think I poisoned the Gigi. Oh, that's not a good start. Wow, the get-up invincibility. I definitely remember you mentioning somebody driving into your work, and like, wasn't it just like to steal one bag of chips or something, or just a different person? Gigis! This is not the time. I'll feed you another day. Bad shot. Gigi! Oh my gosh, they keep getting on me. Go away. Bum 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 bum. Ah, nope. I'm not even sure if you can roll that without evasion. Oh, that was a way off. No. Okay. Poor Gigi. Getting shot like that. I should paint him. 1, 2, 3. Bum 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 bum. Completely understandable. I get it. Oh, okay. I didn't think that was gonna hit me. To be totally honest. Man, my just hip firing aiming is not the best today. Bum 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 bum. Wow, that is definitely a hitbox that exists. Did you see how he landed and the head still whipped around and hit me? I didn't even know it could reach like that. Yeah. Hyper Ergon is rough. I get ya. Bum 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 bum. Wash your Giganox. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Mm-hmm. It is. It is awful. Nice. Okay. bum bum. Bum bum bum. Go for those headshots, gonna pin me. Reload. Bum bum. Okay. Just keep strafing around. Strafing's not really the word. Carefully walking around, I guess. I was too far away. Wonder what the different white, like when he's enraged, they're blue instead of blue-yellow. Bit interesting. Where's the shiny? Is shiny still here? Shiny is gone. Okay. They'll recombine for water. And keep on a-going. Don't put me to sleep, baggies. Got him. Nice. Yep, just a baleful. I'm just farming parts for dual blades. So I just did an earlier quest with just a baleful. It is. He's got a really big roar. What even hit me? I know this game doesn't always have the best hitboxes, but what was that? That was a hitbox that existed. In the loosest term, if it exists. Alright, cool. I'll wash the baggie too. I'm gonna have to get a clip of that one, I think. Save that for looking at later. That was quite something. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Dun dun dun. Bum 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 bum. Nice. Hello, Gigi. That's scary. It can fly off at very bad angles for me. Is he gonna go up? Yes. I missed. Bum bum bum. Nice. Load. He'll probably be weak soon, I feel like. Water kind of rips apart his health. Giggies. Why do I keep getting him on me on this hunt? More Rars. Down him. Shoot the ground. Break the tail. Alright, sounds good, derp. Bum 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 bum. I thought I would go a little farther than that. Gigi? Stop it. Not the best follow-up shot. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. That's cool. Good for PC players. Really? I mean, yeah, Stygian's only been in like a couple games at most, right? Yeah, 3U and 4U, I think. And then, I guess, World. He definitely fights different in World than he does in the old games. For sure, though. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Way. No, this way. I always guess wrong there. Okay. Good. Bum, bum. Stay away. Stay away. Good shot. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Loadum. Oh, no. Camera. Camera. Alright, cool. This went well. I mean, it's not over yet. I could die still, but you know. The Ketchawacha weapons look really nice. I really like the aesthetic they have. You know? They've got a really distinct look to them. Bug? Bug? There's so many bugs! What the heck? So many. Bum bum bum. No, get off the wall. That move has such a gigantic hitbox. Don't kill me. Don't kill me! Bugs! Bugs, stop. Okay, more roars? Sure. Are we shitting? Bug? 3 roars in a row, Giganox? I'm really wishing I had just captured it at this point, but I'm committed now. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Come on. Got him. That was close. I was a little worried at the end. Hey. Ba ba bum ba ba da 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 dum da dum da dum. Nice, 4 carve. Very good. Okay. I mean, here is mouth. Bum 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 ba ba bum ba da dum bum bum. No. Send to item box. There we go. Alright, I think we got all the hides we needed. Cool. Cool. Alright. What are you going for dual blades, Derp? Both weapon-wise and skill-wise, I guess. Alright, so now I need a few more thousands any. Once I get these made, we're gonna take them against Devil Joe. I can sell 11 light crystals. That's fine. Grank. Barioth set. Like the Barioth set as a whole and the dual blades or what? Boltgeist. Okay, so we need double bolt wings. That does not have a ton of blue sharpness, but it's got lots of green. Good thunder, decent raw. Some affinity. Looks cool. 2 Zinogre Shocker pluses. Which means back to fighting Zinogre. Again. So, let's grab our dual blades. Oh, because that is what we've been working with. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum-bum. And then bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum da-da-dum. Oh. Seems good. So shockers are from breaking the back, I believe. So one's an ogre. Yeah, this is a better weapon to make just because the dual blades would require a Jasper. If I went Zinogre, dual blades. And we want... Oh, there's retention. Give me that retention, please. Cool, thanks. Did I already dunk myself? I don't think so. I don't think so. I did. I forgot. Okay, we've got our dung bombs, paintballs, strings, whetstones, traps, drinks. Cool. Put away the hot drinks. Take out bug net. You know, always good to pick up more flash bugs. Always good. Okay, and then Zinni is going to be this way. So pretty much just focus the legs, get knockdowns, dance on the back for maximum damage. If we start with a pitfall trap, we can also just immediately go to town on the back. Although it's probably better to wait for him to be amped up first for that. Where are you going? Here we go. Here we go. There we go. There's our Archdemon mode. Ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. It's good to be back with the dual blades again. Oh, that was a good shot for the head. Bum bum bum. All right. Come on, when are you gonna charge up? When are you gonna charge? I'm a little surprised that he hasn't bothered charging up at all yet. That's not like him normally. There's the charge. Dance on those back legs. Okay. Shut him down. Good. I don't really like that I'm fighting here. Cool. I like it. Good. I need to sharpen. Cool. He's gonna amp up, I'm gonna recharge. Bum ba dum bum. Ba dum bum bum ba da dum dum dum. Azuros, no. Is Azuros leaving? I'm okay with this. Thank you, Demon Dash. Really appreciate that. No, I got hit. We were doing pretty solid there. And then I got hit again. Good. Bum bum bum. Cool. Slide underneath him. Ba-dum-bum. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Lo, lo, lo. Nope. Nope. Not having it. Bum bum ba bum bum. Oh, those bonks. Those bonks were harsh. Alright, cool. Moving on. Bum bum bum. I don't really know how to tell when his back is broken. At all. Bum. Bum bum bum. La da dum. Bum bum bum. La dum bum. Cool, get some head damage in. Ba bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum ba da da dum. Slide on in. Cool. Bum ba dum bum. Bum ba da dum. Bum ba da dum. Cool. Get out of the way. Cool. In the case he decides to amp up all the way, we want these ready. Just in case. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Bum bum. Slam. I'm pretty sure you're right about that. Pretty sure you're right. Bum ba ba. La da da. Bum bum bum. Careful. What you doing? Yeah, now I need to sharpen. This was a risky decision, but it worked out. Did it right when he decided to leave. We're gonna chug a drink, because you want to make sure you can give it a little bit of time to move out of the way. Check for Azeros. I did it right there just because I could hit both of them at once. So I could build my meter twice as fast in the same amount of moves. Like if you have a chance to, you know, if you need to build meter, try to hit multiple things at once. If you can take advantage of small monsters that way. One head break. That was worth it, I think, for the damage. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum. We're gonna check the shiny. You never know when you'll get a Jasper. Like a 1% chance or something, but you never know. Dance! Dance! I want to get the head break. Well, if, you know, might as well try to get the head break and stuff. Hey, Skillsy! Or Looksy, I should say. Hello, friend. Ba-dum. Ba-ba. I did not. I know you said it was definitely different, but I didn't see the size comparison. Boom, boom, la da da, bum bum bum, bum bum bum. It is. Old Monster Hunter is amazing. It really is. Bum ba la da da da. Bum ba dum bum bum. Yep, there we go. Boop. Oh, I missed. Bum bum bum. Good. Bum bum bum. That's a very big difference. Oh, I didn't dodge. That was a bad decision. Bum ba bum. Ba bum. Bum bum bum. Da da da. Dun dun dun. Ooh, that was some good hits there. Good hits. Alright, we're out of demon mode again. It's all good. Bum 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 bum. This is what I was waiting for. This is exactly what I was waiting for. Get himself all amped up. Slam. Perfect. Take advantage of this super big hit zone. He's probably gonna kill me. Nope, we're good. We're good. I've never seen dwarf crocodiles. Can I sharpen here? I think I can. Yeah, after 2 big leaps like that, he'll roar or whatever, and you have a safe opening. I really didn't expect him to do that, though. I thought I'd have a little more. Ah! Azeros is the scariest monster in the game. Really is. Azeros, what are you doing? I dunged you. Go away. Go away. Got him. There's the second head break. And now I gotta get rid of Azeros again. But we got our head break, which is good. Okay. Yeah, that first Azeros attack scared the heck out of me. I was not ready. I didn't hear him arrive. Bum ba-dum. Bum bum ba-da-da-dum-dum. La-da-dum. Bottom. Nope. Yeah, I overcommitted on that one. Okay. Fair enough. Bum bum bum. Oh yeah, we're doing way better. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Bum. Gonna slide around. Gonna amp up? Yep. Alright, I just kinda got nicked there. Bum. Let's have a look in the Discord real quick. What do you got for me? Oh, that is very small. You're right. I didn't realize it would be that small. But that's definitely that's very. Flip. All right, come here. Nope. I mean, I can understand that. Energy drink. Slam? Nope. He's going crazy. Alright, moving on. I really hope I get 2 shockers on my first one. Cool, under 20 minutes, no cards? I feel like this is an improvement. Overall. One shocker. Cool. I got one of them. And I just need one more. Bum ba bum ba da 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 dum. La da da dum. Ba 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 dum. Ba do. Da da. Da da. Alright. One shocker, please. I got so few parts, what the heck? I only got one shocker. I got like nothing. That was a sad amount of parts. Okay. Oh, I gotta do it again. I only got one. Bum 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 bum. Alright, one more shocker. We're gonna go for Lucky Cat then. And Weakener. That's exactly what I like to see. Okay. We're gonna take out another Pitfall Trap. Dung. Drunks. And buy more West Zones. I'm gonna capture this one in the hopes of more parts, I guess. I'm not confident I'll get a shocker, and... Ow. I bet capturing is a little more reliable. No? It's more that capping gives you a different pool of parts. It draws from different... Ooh, I got hit. It gives you different parts is the thing. Unlike in World, where it's more or less the same to capture or slay. I'm actually not sure on that. It's not necessarily always true that it gives you rarer parts, though, just different, often. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Also, who's SD Shepherd? I don't know that name. Oh, come on. That move again. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Nice. Shut him down. Bum, ba-dum. Bum bum. La da da. Oh, okay. There is a lot of that in GU, it's true. Definitely true. When you say find a thing, this skips it like a mod or something? Okay. Yeah. No, I totally missed everything. It's probably like using like a built-in action replay or whatever, you know, cheat system. Azuros! I hate the Azuroses in this quest. So annoying. Bum 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 bum. Where's my knockdowns? Where's my knockdowns, an ogre? Ah! Ba-dum. Bum ba-ba-dum. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Da-da-dum. Bum bum bum. Okay. Just keep on working at the legs. I honestly thought he was gonna go farther with that. When he went for 3, I was expecting the explosion. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Nope, I tried to dodge, but I was too slow. Alright, now he's gonna be amped up. Now he's amped up. No, not twice in a row. Come on. No. Bad. Bad's an ogre. That was a little closer than I wanted it to be. Thank you, evasion. Nice. Knockdown when he's amped like this. Really good hit zone. I saw it coming and I missed the dodge anyways. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, those were not good inputs at all. This Ogre is being rougher with me. Bum bum bum. Yep. Only me or my mods can do that. And I think Derp's off doing something else, and I think Ice-T is asleep. What weapons do you like, Skillsy? I'm gonna probably forget. I'm just gonna call you Skillsy / Luxy anytime because I'm going to forget. Cause I'm gonna look at over there. I see a name. I'm gonna read it. Hello, Yairo. And thank you. Yeah, Monster Hunter is like my favorite thing. Derp, undo. I already put one in. Undo such thing. It is one extra one. Yeah, it's all good. All good. My preferred weapon does vary on game. In Portable 3rd, it's been Sword and Shield, Hammer, and Dual Blades mostly. And an occasional light bow gun for specific monsters. What kind of good yum stuff are you having? Yeah, it's all good. I should mention that my set does have Evasion 2 on it. It's Evasion 2, Adrenaline 2. So it's not like these dodges are just pure skill going on or anything. I was out of stamina. That's real unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. I feel you. A chunky level 3 is really... It feels nice. I getcha. Ludroth, what are you doing? Why? Oh yes, let's get some double meter going on here. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Use them both to gain meter. I like Longsword the most in GU, but... I overcommitted. I didn't actually start liking Longsword until I picked up Valor Longsword in GU, and after that I liked it more. Really? Come on. Charge Blade... I'm not a huge fan of playing Charge Blade unless I get to play Aerial Charge Blade. Aerial Charge Blade is really fun. It's a very different way to play the weapon, and I like it a lot. Bum, bum, bum. No? Oh my gosh, the damage I took. I had no knockback, it hurt me. It just hurt. That's bad. I mean, I have high damage, because, you know, adrenaline. Bum ba dum bum bum. Bum bum ba da da dum. Come on, give me another knockdown. Boom, boom. I messed that up. I dodged too early. Too early. Alright. It's not over yet. It's unfortunate, though, that after the last hunt, where I didn't card at all, I've carded twice on this one. I super agree with that statement. Like, one of the big reasons I love Monster Hunter is how similar it is to fighting games, where you have your entire moveset, there's no unlocking moves, and it's up to you to, master your own playstyle of it. You know what I mean? That is not the right symbol. That's the right one. Bum bum bum. Yeah. I can play pretty much every weapon fairly well at the minimum, except for like Insect Glaive and Charge Blade if it's not aerial. I'm not good at normal Charge Blade. I'm decent at aerial. Azuros, go away. Go. No, go away. Bum bum bum. Hammer. Hammer is a beautiful weapon. I love it so much. Every game that has hammer, I like hammer in. I overcommitted there. Oh, I'm playing bad on this hunt. This is not going so well. Ooh, that was... Ow. Ow. No, 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 no. Alright, let's make this last. Let's make this count. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, I gotta give it my best here. Make this last chunk of health matter. Alright, this is our opportunity. Cool, adrenaline is active. No, you're not in it. You're supposed to go in the trap. No? Zinogre, no. Zinogre, no. No. There's no point. I'm on my last cart. And if I lose track of him, I can just follow him. And if I cart, well, I'm carted. Good. Shut him down. What are you gonna do now? Bum bum ba-dum. Does like 1 damage, I think. It wouldn't have gotten them into the trap either way. Thank you, Evasion 2. Appreciate it. He's gonna charge up now. Boom. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Boop his head real quick. Boom. I hate that move, but it didn't hit me, so we're good. We're good. Okay. I was a little hesitant to take off demon mode just because it would make me stop moving. Even with the stamina drain going on. Go. No! Jagia. Jagia, no. Jagia? Bum bum ba bum bum bum. I was afraid of that. No. Alright, now we're on the edge. Jagia, stop it. Please. Bum ba da dum. Amping up more? Okay. Bum ba dum. Okay. This is bad. I need to sharpen. Now is a good time to paintball. So I can sharpen and make sure he doesn't move on me if I need to. Or, you know, just now. Leave me alone, Jagia. We got our 1 damage in, yes. Make sure he leave. Oh, crud, he might walk into the trap. The trap's still up. The trap's still up. The trap's still up. The trap's still up. Never mind. Trap is still online. Broke the back. Get out of the way, because sometimes when he jumps out, he dances. Not in this case. Alright, now he's angry. Do I have more? No, I did not bring trap tools. Good to know. He's limp. But I don't... Thing is, you can't use shock traps. So I still have to actually finish the kill here. Because I can't trap him in a shock trap. It'll just immediately amp him up. It's not what we want. So I just gotta keep up the play. No! You know what? Let's back off. And either we'll wait for Azuros to show up. Yep. Cool. It's important. Oh, I just took damage from him walking past me. That's kind of annoying. Okay. Now, he takes a long time to walk over to where he sleeps, unfortunately. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna allow him to move over there. We'll get our initial hit in. Probably won't be able to finish him off just off of the wake up, but he's gonna go there. Cool. Yeah, Barrioth is hard fight. Alright, come on. Oh, okay, okay. No. No. Alright, retreat. Okay. Flip. Respect that move. Got him. Whew, that was a little stressful, but we got it. Definitely a bit stressful. Hey, purple. Now please give me a shocker. Nope, no shocker. Now give me one of the rewards. Yeah, that was a close hunt. How is the purple? Claw? No shocker. Oh my gosh, come on. Why? I need one shocker. I got no shocker. I'm about to look up on 3U Zinogre. Shocker. Shocker plus. Wow. According to 3U, it's 28% chance on capture, 13% on body carve, and like a 15 to 12% chance in the rewards. I got nothing. Ugh, gotta do another one. You would think. Yeah, we're gonna bring trap tools this time, so we can have a second pitfall trap for the capture at the end, and I can still use one for the good damage. Because like putting a pitfall trap down when it goes super amped up is really good, because his back becomes super weak to ice when he's charged like that, and then it just puts it, you know, just at the right height for you to demon dance on. We got a lucky cat. Nice. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Cool. And off we go again. Zinogre number 3. Alright, we're over here this time. It's way faster to go this way. We're currently working on the Baleful Giganox dual blades, because those are the only Thunder dual blades that I can think of are Baleful Giganox, the Chain Slaughters, and Zinogre. And of the three, Zinogre is the hardest to get because you're going to need the gem, and I don't have that. The next best is Baleful Giganox. And the reason I'm opting for that is because Devil Joe is weakest to Thunder, and I feel like Thunder Dual Blades is going to be a solid option for him. I hate that move. But I only have an ice and a fire one right now. Yep. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Yeah, so we're doing this to get another elemental dual blade. Apparently breaking the front leg can get you shockers as well. But the back first. The back is better. Ba-dum. Bum, ba-da-dum. Yeah, sounds about right. Boom. Cool. Get our meter filled up, more or less. Bottom. Bum bum bottom bottom. That doesn't sound too bad. Bum bum bum. The main issue I have with Kutku, at least in G rank, is that he really likes using that fireball that will go right behind you, at least if you're playing longsword, for example. And because of the angle of the fireball, like, you know, hitting behind you, you can't Valor parry it, or even Valor stance it, unless you're facing opposite from him, if you're standing at the right distance. And that can mess you up very easily. Nice. What I like to see. Ba-dum bum bum. Ba-dum bum bum. Bum ba da da da. Bum 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 bum. Cool. Right on the head. That could have hurt, but it didn't. Azuros is here. Here to make my day worse. Cool. Bum bum bum. Oh, okay. I thought I was far enough away. I wasn't. Azuros, go away. I need to sharpen. Azuros, no. Azuros, yes. I was too close. I thought I could stand there. No! That was close. I mashed hard right there. Yeah, had to break out of that stun. Stamina was too low. Stam was too low. Bum ba da da dum. Okay, what are we doing? Bum bum. Oh, thank you. Remember, I do have evasion 2 on, so that is helping a little bit. It's a lot harder to weave around Zinogre and stuff when you don't have evasion skills. But it's possible, it's just harder. Plesioth. Plesioth really sucks, I feel like, unless you're playing a gun or Lance. Plesioth is not bad at all with Lance. I dodged forwards when I should have dodged sideways. But yes. Nice. Go for the back again. Yep, everybody does. The hip check and the tail are the worst thing ever. I feel you. Shut him down again. Well, if you return in the future, you might get to see me do that. I am planning to play Freedom Unite with the no heal challenge, so. Don't like this positioning. Bum, ba-da-dum. Bum, bum, bum. Don't hit me, Bolt. I was a bit close. That could have, any of those could have hit me right there. Go for more. He did not. He did not punish me as he could have. Which I'm okay with. Gonna slam? Shut him down a little bit. Bum bum bum. Bum ba-da-dum. Bum bum ba-dum. Bum ba-da-dum. Nice. Get some meter back. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. See if we can break a front paw. Nice. Ba-da-dum-dum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. I need to sharpen again. Bum bum. Okay. Grab the shiny before it goes. Fulgur bug. Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. Yes, please. What are you doing? Pounce. Hello, Ludroth. Doing that knocking over business. I see how it is. There we go. There's one break. Okay. There's two breaks. Oh, dang it. That still hit me. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Stand over here just in case he decides to amp up, which he did. I stood there just so I could still get hits in and be out of the way. Out of range. No, I should have gone the other direction. Mistake. La, da, da. Da, da, da. Bum, bum, bum. I forgot about the AoE when he's angry. Got slammed. Oh well, we got pretty good damage in. Oh, there's a yawn. I've been up for a little while. Okay, I need to be up anyways. Supplies. I should have taken a ration instead. Yeah, that makes sense. Hyper Ergon does not ever say so, you're right. What weapon did you run against it? Was it longsword also? Or did you are you doing other non-longsword weapons? Or are you doing longsword only? Okay. I'm now wondering how Hammer would fare against the Hyper Ergon. I'll have to try it sometime. No, there's other ways. Dragon Bow. A Dragon Bow will work fine for Lao Shenlong. If you're not planning on doing multiplayer. Because that's what I opted for. Well, thank you for the Water Blight. That's just what I needed. I couldn't move! I was getting body blocked by this Ludroth. That was very risky of me. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. There we go. Okay. Where's the shiny? There it is. There it is. Derp, can I have a cart, please? I require a cart. Bum bum. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Oh, I didn't think it was going to have enough to amp up right now. Yeah, it's all good. All good. Cool. We're going to capture. Cool. Alright. Please give me a shocker. It would be appreciated. It's quite a snore. Yeah. It is, isn't it? Let's get a better look. Alright, please give me a shocker. Cool. 2 shockers. If I could only have gotten 2 shockers on the first one instead of 1. Oh, well, we got it. We got what we needed. I don't have enough money, though, probably. Yeah, no. I am ever out of money. Okay, upgrade. 60,000, okay. Yeah, Yukimo Village is wonderful, honestly. Not quite as good as Poke Village, but still pretty great. You know what? I've got 10 of these. I personally would rate, what's the first one? Kukoto? Dang, I don't know how to pronounce anymore. You know what I'm talking about, though. Poke is top tier, then whatever the first Monster Hunter was. Yeah, Kakoto. That one, yes, then that one. Then Yukimo. It's been so long since I've heard Moga Village, I can't remember what it sounds like. Celiana in Iceborne is super good as well. I'm just gonna say that. I love Celiana's theme. Equip this. Slap that attack increase on it. Alright, we got our Blood Wings. Okay. Looks nice. Arrange equipment. Put them over here. There we go. No, he does not have Dragon Blight in this. So this thing has... Okay, alright. It could have better sharpness. It's gonna be just a lot of green. But that's okay. Hey, Aura Bolt with a 1 on the end. Yeah, blue sharpness. Blue sharpness. I don't have anything with a white sharpness, just blue, I don't think. Yeah, I just have blues. It is! That is why I said it. You know? You know? Maybe you don't know. Maybe you do. Hello. I'm just saying things at this point. We're gonna move on. We finally got our new weapon. Now the question is, do we do T-Rex with dual blades? I feel like that's a bad idea, because his paws kind of do a lot of chip damage. We're gonna do Joe. Let's give Joe another run now that we got better weapons. We'll need to bring adamant seeds. We're gonna want retention if we can get it. We can't get it? Cool. In that case... we want... if you haven't tried hammer yet, hammer. But other than that, go ahead and try whatever you like. Dual blades are fun. And hey Gore, how are you doing? Hunting's going well today. We did a Baleful Giganox, and then we did like 4s and ogres to upgrade the Giganox dual blades. And we're about to attempt to hunt Devil Joe. I say attempt because, you know, Joe's pretty hard. I think this one. Yeah, it's been a good time. Oh, okay. Yeah, Gunlance. Gunlance fun. Just toss me a DM when you decide to stream and on the day you're gonna do Gunlance. And if I'm around, if I'm available, I'll drop in. If not, you know, that's cool too. But we'll see. Okay, grab that, grab that, grab that. Grab whetstones, tranks, and adamant seeds. Ooh, we are low on adamant seeds. Hold on. I didn't realize we were that low. We need to get those growing right now. Yeah. Well, if you just want to chill here for a bit, Gore Magala, before you get your rest, sounds good to me. Alright, I need you. We need to process some adamant seeds. And then might seeds on the other ones. Cool. Yes. And specifically why I'm bringing them, is adamant seeds also remove defense down. And very, 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 very few monsters can actually deal defense down, but Devil Joe is one of them. And he hits hard. And then he can lower your defense and make it hurt even worse. So bringing adamant seeds is a good idea when you're fighting a Devil Joe. Because if you get caught with defense down and you're stuck, because it'll last for a long time. All right, here we go. Looks good. I like him. Now, Joe may be a problem. He's gonna be a problem, I know it. But this is probably my best bet against him. No. Null berries will fix blights. You know, the elemental blights that, you know, have additional effects, whereas adamant seeds are needed for... Ouch. That hurt. I wasted that opportunity. This monster is rather popular and dangerous. Yeah, people like Joe as a monster, but often don't really like fighting him, I feel like. Cool, there we go. Demon mode active, or Archdemon, as it is. He's scary. That could have been better. There's a monster with a bigger chin. There's a reason this is not the monster that people call Lino, because there's one with a bigger chin. Which you will see in World at some point. Cool. Yep. Aragon. Alright, you know what? I can actually hit his head more than I expected to when he's down. It does flail around a whole bunch, but if you time your hits right, you can still hit it. Ah, Tremor. See how he's got that saliva though, Aura? That stuff will inflict defense down on you. Also, you notice the tremors? Big, heavy monster. Ugh, scary. There we go, there's the defense down. You can see it next to my name now. So I currently have 275 defense. I went from 344 to 275 from taking that defense down. That's definitely not a debuff you want to have on you. No, and I have a defense down on. He likes biting a lot. And now he's mad. Tremors! No! Ow. Bum bum. Ah! Cool. I'm gonna get on the inside so I can build meter. There we go. I still took the tremor, but I didn't get hit, so all good. Yep. Not all of them. This is a rather special creature. Yeah. So she breathes dragon element. You've got your usual, you know, fire, water, lightning, or thunder, and ice. And then dragon is reserved for a few creatures. Cam da Otaku? That's quite a name. Thank you for follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, very few monsters will have dragon damage to begin with, though. Okay. Cool, I got some meter back up. That's good. That's okay. I got... All that matters really is just keeping health and keeping demon or archdemon active. No! Big hitbox. Yeah. Big tremor. Those bites are very intimidating. Oh my gosh, tail. Man, that's Devil Joe is just like just intimidating. Ow. I don't know how much Aura is trying to avoid spoils derp. You should probably ask first. But that's why there's a reason I didn't mention that he's in world. Because he's still new to world. But sort of. So the meter, demon mode is when you activate it and it drains stamina. Archdemon is when the meter's full and it's draining slowly over time. And what that does is kills me. Archdemon gives you that quick dash instead of a roll. And I think in other games it does enhance your moveset, and this one it doesn't really. Yeah, you said you'll encounter one in world outside of Joe in base game. I don't know, maybe I just read that wrong. But yeah. Anyways. Yes, you still have the iframes on the dash. I don't remember if it's the same amount of iframes as normal. It's just that instead of, you just have, I know it's not less. So yeah, the quick dash, is very good just for getting out of the way of things. So being in demon mode like this drains stamina constantly, and you have to be in demon mode to build meter. Nope. Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh, that hurt. Yep, exactly. Essentially. Yeah. That. And because of that, you can chain. Like if you're in demon mode or in archery, you can chain dashes way faster than you can chain rolls because of that as well. It only thing is, like, when you're in demon mode, dashes just drain stamina faster. When you're in archdemon mode, dashes do consume a little bit of your meter. Dang, I just took damage. Unneeded. Nice. Got it. Nice. I'll take it. Yeah, it definitely does let you act way faster compared to other weapons. Bum, bum, bum. I didn't dodge! No! Good. There's one head break. No, there's defense down. Leave me alone, Joe. Please. Oh, he's scary. Oh, the tremors. Cool. Oh, those lunges are intimidating as heck. Ugh. Bum, bum. Yeah, so one of the things that can be scary about dealing with Joe is his body is so big. I don't know where he went. Um, a lunge using his entire body has massive reach. And that's very dangerous. Mm. Yeah, Double Joe is very fast. Like, he is deceptively fast. Okay. Yeah, I'm not talking much because I'm focusing on this. Bum, bum. Good. Get in there. I think his chest is fairly weak. Okay. Ugh. I'm intimidated. Oh wow, that tail moved me around. Oof. Tremors. Nope. His tail is very difficult to reach. For most weapons. For dual blades, it's very hard and annoying to get to. Ow. Good. So I don't know if you've noticed by now, dual blades are one of the best weapons if you want to do elemental damage. Dual blades are your friend. They are extremely good at dealing heavy elemental damage very fast. Oh, I got bit. I wasn't ready for that one. No, you can capture this one. Alright, last cart. I feel like my damage output has been really solid, but these things are pretty tanky. Yeah, so the individual hits don't do a ton, but you're going to be putting out a lot of hits. But the thing is, is that elemental damage tends to be it's just applied. I'm bad at the math. There's math for it more or less, but essentially elemental damage, the faster you can deal it, the better. And so elemental is really nice on weapons like dual blades, sword and shield, longsword, lance. Those are all fairly fast hitting weapons. Because usually if you have element, you're going to be sacrificing raw damage to have that element. And then things that are heavier, like hammer and greatsword, that are more focused on dealing big heavy hits, tend to be more oriented toward just raw damage. Jag ya? Okay. It's not so like status is applied roughly 1 every 3 hits. You can still use status on, you know, a weapon like hammer, greatsword, or whatever. Hey PC, good to see you. Oh crud, I got bit. Jackie, I wanted that red health back. Oh, my stamina is low. Elemental isn't procced every 4 hits. Elemental is every hit. Status is just the one every 3 or 4. Oh no, I didn't dodge. I forgot how big his tail hitbox is on that move. Okay, cool. You might be remembering an earlier game. I'm not sure. It's always been every proc for element, as far as I'm aware of. Okay. Hey, we got him. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 ba, da, dum. Bum, bum. Nice. Oy. How are you doing, PC? I was right though. Investing in Thunder Dual Blades was definitely the way to go. Oh. Alright, see ya, Aura. Sleep well. Sorry to hear that, PC. Combination plus, salivas, appetite, symbol of fear. It's strongly acidic. A fang of convenient size, from a maw of alarming size. These are weird descriptions. Okay. Those are some interesting descriptions. Let's go have a look at the shop. Yep, so there we go. There's our Joe weapons that are 66666. Made from both meat and bones. What? There's no Joe in here. Maybe I need the tail for that to show up. We don't get a description on this one, unfortunately. Rage causes a devastating power to be unleashed. I like these translations. No horn, no lance, no gun lance, no swax. I think I'm missing the parts I need for some of these. This is Durambros. That's an interesting light bow gun. Also, wow, that's expensive to craft directly. Oh hey, we got the golden helm in here. Because I got the spike earlier. Yeah, I'm missing the scalp, I think is why. Yeah, there's Vengus. Oh wow, it needs a plate! Yeah, it's weak to thunder and weak to dragon in this. Okay. Handicraft, ice resistance, and eating. Speed eating, razor sharp, and ice resistance because why not? This one's got 2 slots, and a Nargum arrow, which we have. Torso up. I like that the torso up thing happens to be on the waist. I wonder if you can replace that. Is there another torso up in the waist areas, or just this one? It might just be that one. Yeah, it looks like that might actually be the only torso up on a waist piece. Looking like it, okay. Oh. And then we don't have the boots. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da, ba-da, dum, bum, 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 bum. Ba, bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I agree on that. The Joe weapons do look really cool. If I put in... Wait, wasn't it... Was it not one of the Job things for this? I thought it was a Fang or a Talon, right? Armor Talon and how... Did I not get... I didn't. I thought I got one. I got Fangs, not Talons. That's disappointing. Okay. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum. Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum-bum. La la la. Ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum. Bum bum ba-da-da-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. Dum da-dum bum. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Okay, that's great. I've never heard that joke before somehow. And I approve of this. Okay. Yay, flashbugs. Got a few of them that time. Ba-da-dum. Bum 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 ba-dum bum. Ba-dum ba-dum bum. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum. Ba-dum ba-dum bum bum. Is this a good use of insect husks? It's an okay use. Fair enough. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. Alright. Adamant seeds! Time to stock up on them anyways. Also, wow, the tiredness is hitting me. Suddenly. What's in the training school? Have I ever looked into this? There's beginner train. Does this actually get you anything in Forgetful 3rd? Demonization, huh? I like these descriptions here. Ba-da-bum. Bum 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 bum. Grasp the traits of a plethora of shells. Interesting. Oh, okay. Fine. I don't know. Are they? Are they bigger than roosters? That's gonna be an annoying hunt. Got this multi-monster, multi-monster, multi. I've done this one. Okay. Peko. A storm is called? So we got Peko and Peko. Baleful and Glacial. Yeah. Yeah. Another Joe. Tigrex and then Brute Tigrex, and maybe with both of them, based on the others. Green Narga and Purple. Both Nargas. Sand and Black. Black and Normal. Alright, I'm just like looking and seeing what's left here. I'm really not sure. That felt weird. I feel like something like this would be great sword. You know what? I hope this is one at a time. Let's find out if that's one at a time or not. Let's find out together. Bum, bum. If it's a two at the same time, I will be very scared of this quest. If not, I'll just be a little scared. You know? Retention. Retention. That one has it. Give retention. Thank you. Alright. Let's give this 4 monster quest a shot and see what it's like. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we actually have flash bugs for once. Let's find out. Is it one at a please? I really hope it's one at a time. If it's not, this is not an arena that you can split apart. On one at a time. No. No, it's not. Okay, that's worrying. Okay, so we have this Greysword is definitely the way to go here. I didn't bring antidotes. This is gonna be a quest. So my only consolation here is that monsters will not have much HP. Can you poison them for me? I'd like it. Oh, what was that leap? That was so fast. Thanks. The more they can hurt each other, the better, too. Alright. Definitely a scary quest. No! I didn't see the orb. Mash, 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 mash. Cool, invincibility. I say mash, but I'm just wiggling the control stick, you know? I don't like my location. No, 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 no! Poison him. I believe in you, Purple Ludroth. No, I missed. No, I missed again. Oh, come on! Come on, poison him. They are hurting each other. For what that's worth. Right underneath. Between the spheres. Oh, I got run over. Things. Okay, progress. Purple Ludroth is definitely the main threat, mostly because she can poison. You do not want to have the threat of poison. On the field of a double hunt. Okay. As I was saying, the threat of poison. No! Come on, faster, 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 faster. Yeah, I forgot antidotes. That doesn't help. No! I didn't see his head coming for me. Okay. I should have brought Farcasters. Okay. Thank you, guard +1. Dragon and then thunder. This Giganox is just in the way. I don't know what to expect for health on these guys. Can you just poison the Giganox? Would it be so hard? Okay. This is an interesting fight, trying to keep track of these two at once. I will say that much. Thank you for only roaring once now. I'm really glad I have guard 1. Ugh. It's hard. It is a hard thing to fight two things at once. Okay, that's good. We're making progress. I saw that limp. Cool. Thank you, guard 1. That's one down. Nope, bad aim. Oh no! I mean, I don't have target. I can't do that, but... No target cam for me. Okay. Good roll. Take as much advantage of the time as we can when there's only one. Oh. Bum. Tell me I'm not too close. Not too close. Yeah, it's Baleful Giganox, that's what it does. It doesn't ever lay egg sacs, it just lays explosives. Oh no. Good read. Not the best hit zone, but a good shot. Make him just playing it safe, you know? Bum bum bum. Lunge? Good. You can actually block that pin. That's cool. Come on. Good hit. I'm thinking they might just be pair and then pair, and it's not like a constant onrush. I'm not sure yet, because the Ludroth still hasn't despawned. Too far away. As good as I want to go for charge attacks, it's not safe. Now it's safe. Good. Too far. Good. Got a charge off. Wasn't sure what he was doing. Still there. Okay. Ugh. Good break. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Good. I'd like to go for the back, but I can't reach from here. Cool. 2 down. Now we have Glacial Agnactor and Jade... No. Normal? Normal Agnactor and Jade Baroth together. But we haven't carded yet. So that's good. Of the two, Agnactor is a bigger threat compared to Jade Baroth. I don't know who I should be going for. Probably Jade Baroth first. Go for the one that's easier to get out of the way of, I guess. Okay. Yeah, it's a pair and then a pair. That's how this one is done. You see, Purple Ludroth didn't fade away until Jade Baroth, sorry, Baleful Giganox was down. Yep. Oh, I wanted a free hit at the start. Okay. Oh no, Agnactor's gonna be super annoying. Like, super annoying. Agnactor has to go first. Otherwise, I'll just be dodging Agnactor all the time. I just want a headshot. Thank you, Jade Baroth. I'll actually take that. That little stagger helped me get this. Yeah, we gotta get rid of Agnactor first. Thanks, Jade. Oh, the tail! They're getting in each other's way, and it's being very helpful. Oh, the bounce. What are we doing? Cool. Thanks. Thank you, Greatsword Block. Okay. Uh! Good. Good hit. Run away. Get in there. Get out of there. Get back in there. Miss. Oh shoot, I didn't think his head was reached me. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna pause for a moment. Give me a few minutes here, please, and I'll be back. I just realized what you meant. I'm muted. I didn't realize what you said muted means until just now. And as I was saying, I hate this fight. And this is a terrible mix of monsters. Good. 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 That flopped in a very awkward looking way. Oh, the bounce, no. No! Yes! No! Ah! That was such a rush of changing emotions. Yes, no, yes, no. I need 2 carts. Derp. Two. I've carted twice. No! Okay, I gotcha. No. Why would you do this? I thought this wouldn't be so bad after the first pair, but this is much worse. I'm saddened. I've got no health now. Bum. Dang it, Jade Baroff! Oh my gosh, this hunt. No! Okay, the Baroff is a huge annoyance. Go away, Baroff. I can't see with this guy here running in circles around me. That sucks. Okay. Okay. That's a hunt. That is... That's something. I'm not sure if greatsword or gunning that would be more appropriate. Gunning it would mean lower health, you know, or lower defense. But normal shotgunning it might be the way to go. Just because... Shoot. you can stay out the way. A little easier. As useful as the greatsword guard was... let me look really quick. 4, 6, 7... Slow reload though. This has a really high attack. Decent normal. We were using this. This thing has a huge amount of normal 3. This is solid. Heavy recoil. And drift. Okay, Tigrex. Wow, normal 2 is default 4 shots. With bonus shot, you can even make that have 5 shots of normal 2. I'd probably have to do a Tigrex, you know, high rank Tigrex and upgrade this. But that might be a good normal gun to take up. I can make this, I just need more money. And I'd have to see what it needs to upgrade. Alright. Let's find out. I need to sell more things. The Tigrex light bowgun might be the way to go for that hunt. And for a normal in general. Alright, let's make that weapon, make the Tigrex light bowgun, and see what it upgrades for. You get the Tigrex Wargun and the Black Tigrex Tank. Changes the deviation from left to right and adds a bit of minus affinity? What's the difference here? Wrath Medulla. Oh, I used all of my Wrath Medullas up, okay. 8 scales, 4 carapaces, okay. This has more clust. This has more crag. This has more pellet. And larger 3, larger 2. Strongest. Do you want to do rapid fire normal 2? I said, you want to do rapid fire Crag or rapid fire Clust? That's interesting. That recoil probably locks you in place forever. Yeah, generally, I agree. Although Clust can potentially hit 2 monsters at once, although that's not something I want to be planning to use, really. Especially with the strongest recoil, or strongest. There's no O in there. Yeah, it does, you're right. Just more in the clip for reload. That's also... Okay, so you'd probably go with this one. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. This is a very interesting gun design, and I was really disappointed that they didn't keep it for World. It was just so different. Alright, so we would need high rank Tigrex parts. Alright. Alright, let's grab our hammer. Give it a shot, I guess. Boom. Not sure how much more I have in me though. Gone 3 hours. I'm definitely tired. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bada bum bum bum. We'll see where I'm at after this hunt. Ooh, I keep forgetting I've bathed right after I bathed. Alright, let's give it a go. The roaring tundra roars. Bum 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 bum. No. That's a big Tigrex. Look how tall this thing is. Stop walking away from me! Just me or this guy big? Feels big. I feel like he's really big. Because normally I can do that, but he's going too far away and I can't reach him in time. This is gonna go bad. Oh, I forgot his idle bites actually do damage. Ah, bad positioning. Ah, I'm missing both golf swings. This is bad. Good shot. He's just so big. I can't roll out of the way. So big. I feel like this might be a gold crown large. Just so big. I don't know what else to say. It's a large Tigrex that I can't get out of the way of because it's large. I must be tired because I am not speaking very straight right now. Okay. It's just what I do. I'm not gonna sleep yet. I'm definitely gonna. I think I'll be done after this hunt either way, but I'm not gonna be sleeping quite yet. No, stupid big Tigrex. What are you supposed to do about that? When it's this big, what are you actually supposed to do to get out of the way? I don't know. Okay, sure. That's what you're supposed to do. Fine. That's a very precise roll. Somehow I lived that. No! Yes! I don't know how you missed me, Legomi, but I am not complaining. I don't know how that missed. Does he do a dive bomb like Tigrex, like a Barrioth? No. Bum 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 bum. Good. Okay, that missed. That's good. Okay. He's just doing this over and over. It's worth a shot. I did get the headshot. Alright. Let's go die. Let's go die. Ba 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 bum. Okay, I see how this is. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Yes, I've carded twice. So yes, you can put in another card. I have audio desync? That's great. That was a bad idea. I've never had audio desync problems before. That's interesting. Okay. Cool. Alright, good to know. Good thing I'm ending. You sure that's not on your side? Or something? Like, I mean, like, refresh... I mean, it's probably too late now, but... Oh well, I'll check the VOD afterwards. Make sure. Anyways, add a cart, I'm done. I'm okay with progress. We made a weapon, we beat a quest. Even if I am tired now. I'll check the VOD and see if it's... See if it's a thing. Alright, cool. Good night. See y'all later and stuff.